Today marks 1 week since this strike started. In the shadow of this strike and joined alongside some of these workers, Senator Blumenthal is announcing the reintroduction of the Warehouse Worker Protection Act at the federal level.
What do we want? Contract. When do we want it?
Now. These iHealth warehouse workers say they are taking a stand against what they call management's unfair labor practices and union busting. On top of that, the day after this strike started last Tuesday, the union says 11 of the striking workers got this text message from iHealth management. That message says those workers had voluntarily resigned their jobs by not being at work during the first 2 days of this strike. The union says it has filed an unfair labor practice charge against iHealth.
After we unionized, this kind of behavior, their characters change with us. You know what I'm saying? They told us that they looked at us in our eyes and they said that we have your back, we will not turn our backs on you. And as soon as we left that office, this is exactly what happened.
So they went again from working on average an 8-hour day to working mandatory 12-hour days, including Saturdays, and even including Memorial Day, which was completely unprecedented.
The other piece of this story, Senator Blumenthal says his federal legislation to strengthen protections for warehouse workers would prohibit or otherwise regulate dangerous quota practices. That includes practices that violate health and safety laws and also prevent workers from exercising their right to organize. For people at home unfamiliar, work quotas, those are performance standards that require employees to complete a certain amount of work within a specific time period.
So the Warehouse Worker Protection Act essentially stipulates that all warehouses, carriers, freight workplaces have to share with all their employers and the general public what their quotas and stipulations for work are, right? So like a sort of easy one to think about is Amazon, right? They have all these quotas for how many packages you need to move every single day. And so this legislation would mean every worker would know what that sort of parameters they're being constantly marked are. Because as it stands, workers are rated on a scale they aren't even told.
Senator Blumenthal's office says the legislation does have bipartisan support. Reporting in Enfield, I'm Angelo Bavaro, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Angelo, thank you. We have reached out to iHealth for comment regarding those text messages workers say they got, as well as the claims by the union about working conditions. And the company responded with, "We continue to respect the rights of our colleagues that are part of the bargaining group to discuss with iHealth their needs and concerns in a respectful and lawful manner, and look forward to bringing this matter to a swift and mutually beneficial resolution. There are no safety issues at the Enfield facility. In fact, it has been almost 4 years since the Enfield facility has had a single reportable safety incident."